Welcome to the Microsoft 400 in our Sim series at North Wilkesboro. It's now. This is the 13th race of the season. It's been dominated by Hendrick Motorsports, Joe Gibbs Racing. This we have not seen the Xfinity cars this weekend. It's the first off week for them. We saw the Truck Series. And the second race here in North Wilkesboro will have the Cup Series with the new pavement. Let's see how it will go.
Oh my bro.
35% race. 140 laps to be completed around here. And who will come out on top? So, who's gonna win the pole? My pick, I'm gonna go with Joey Logano. So your guys' picks for the pole, as qualifying is beginning to wrap up. Alright, qualifying complete. Pole sitter is gonna look like it will be the 5 of Kyle Larson on pole.
Drivers, to your car.
Larson. What a car. And same with his teammate Chase Elliott. They're going to be hard to beat, but very close times for everyone. Third pole of the year for Larson. 3 wins, 3 poles. Unbelievable stuff. So who will get the launch off the start? Let's find out how this one's going to go. A whole lot of racing in North Wilkesboro, but it's gonna go by quick. So your standings, Byron is the driver with the most points. Elliott, Larson, all right there. Reddick, Bell, Hamlin, Blaney, all locked in. Gibbs, Chastain, Wallace, Logano, Truex, Gillen, McDowell, Bush are all in right now. And these are the guys that are not right now. So let's see how this will go. Kozlowski looking to overtake his teammate. But here we go. It's time to go racing in North Wilkesboro. Who are you guys' predictions for the win? I see we're going to see an upset. And maybe we can see someone not in the playoffs get to victory lane like Chris Buescher. We're green. And the Hendrick teammates, like most of the season so far.
There's a kid talking shit to me. Like, he has to be fucking
Larson
mad. He has to be fucking
clear. And lap 1 gonna be in the books with Kyle Larson as the leader. It's gonna be a great race here in North Wilkesboro. Larson's already putting a good gap right now. laps complete.
Hey, Desmond. Desmond, did you see what I sent in no mic?
Oh,
Um,
the jersey.
Getting that jersey.
oh, cool.
Some smoke
Yes, really cool.
on the track. The top not doing good at all early on in this race. It's the fight for the bottom lane. Chase Elliott, who started second, falling way back with Denny Hamlin. But it's looking like they're going to get into line. And this is what we heard from teams, that it's not going to be a good start if you're on the top. You're going to have to fight your way to the bottom. And early on, the top lane will not have much. But as we get later into this race, we'll be seeing the top come in. And it will need to be used at some point or another. But these guys would rather try to get to the inside and make the pass there anyway. But, Bubba, how great is it for Kyle Busch to be running second right now to Kyle Larson? This is a team that needs something good to go to go their way. And so,
Yeah, it's really good.
Desmond,
yeah, I saw that y'all barely won. But it's really good for Kyle Busch. They had a mid-season kind of. Kyle Larson, I expect more for them. I mean, I know they're doing good right now, but I'm just saying, we'll see what goes today, and let's see who wins the race. I think it's going to be a Hendrick car for sure. It was the shit bowl.
It was a blocked field goal that they won by. Yeah, that 10 car in a good spot right now. Oh, Truex gets very loose. Slides up the track, and here comes the 22 Logano.
Josh, Desmond, y'all what's it called? Y'all needed to burn the clock because that shit was actually kind of risky. I'm not gonna.
Look, I don't care. A win is a win, okay? We suffered injuries. I just want to be happy for the last bit of the season, okay?
Truex still running the top. No one's going to be focusing about Larson right now. There's some slower cars that will be lapped later on, but short track, bad traffic will come into a play. Here's Chris Buescher. My pick to win. Being upset. It started on the high side. Here he's right behind Gibbs and Blaney. But yeah, I actually think Noah Gragson is a really fast car. He's hanging on to Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell. But who can put any kind of effort to catch that 5 car? That's the big thing we're all looking to see right now. All these guys all stacked up behind the 5 car. And there's 8 cars that ran under 2050. But passing has not been a big issue so far. Christopher Bell currently running on the soft tires. Elliott running on the mediums, but it's not. Anything to really worry about right now. Coming 15 laps have been completed. Bell trying something on the top, but this 10 car coming to life we saw his teammates in the 14 and the 4. They had an amazing race in Darlington. This is time for Gregson to show maybe he's the one, as are rumors for Stuart Haas Racing to be losing charters at the end of the season, but nothing has been confirmed. As the 1922, they're battling once again. But yeah, that would be big for Greg to be put on team's radar as a driver.
Wait,
To be on their
you know what
team.
happened to Derek Carr?
Side by side. The 22
I think it
Logano.
should have stuck.
And the 22 still hanging on. No, clear for Truex. Will he try and cross him back over? But Elliott right now, he was all the way back with Hamlin after they all lost a whole bunch of time on the start. But right now, I just don't think Kyle Busch has enough pace to catch the 5, but a long run is what we're going on right now. Maybe Larson just has a really good short run car, and that traffic not really a factor at the moment. Bowman. Bubba, what is been so... Why has Alex Bowman's season been such a disaster? Has not been able to find the success that his other 3 teammates have had. And they've just been, at the end of these races, outside the top 10. And even during qualifying, they can't even get their way up into the top 15 in some weeks. Yeah, very disappointing. But do you think this team will be able to get the things figured out and into the playoffs sooner rather than later?
Sooner.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, but it's nowhere close to being out of reach. It's still within about a race, I believe. The guys around the bubble haven't really scored as much points as others, so it's a panic button for basically everybody. It will not be hit until later in the year. But look at this nice scheme right here, this 23 car. Alteru. William Byron did not bring the best car here tonight. But let's see if they can work on it. But there's been a good amount of tire fall off so far tonight. And right outside the top 10, big battle to get into the top 10 from 15th to 10th. And Blaney, last car in the top 10. 9th, we have Brad Keselowski and Denny Hamlin. And Kyle Busch is getting knocked out the way. And Kyle Busch is about to be surrender the top 5 to Noah Gragson and Chase Elliott. So very disappointing for Kyle Busch, and are gonna fall way back, but there's still a lot of time for them to get back up there. But Bubba, the team right now that I see with the most speed, all like as a whole this weekend, Joe Gibbs Racing brought 4 top 10 caliber cars, all running in the top 10. How incredible is that? They were all able to click all at once, and the 12 just stuck on the top right now. He was just running in 10th, and now he's gonna fall even further in the field. And Kyle Busch is gonna stop some of the bleeding right now. But yeah, there's a good amount of fall off here. 1 second to be exact. They're going all the way down to 85 miles an hour. Side by side, the 11 and the 20. Hamlin won in this paint scheme just a week ago. Bell won in this paint scheme just about 8 or so races ago in Chicagoland. So Yahoo has been very successful up to this point in the year. But Martin Truex Jr. started this year off really strong, especially in the first 3 weeks at Daytona and Atlanta, bringing a lot of pace to those races. But it's not been so pretty ever since. But he's gotten things better throughout the year. Joey Logano trying to become the 8th winner of the season. Noah Gragson, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr. trying to as well. Lap traffic is starting to become a factor. Kyle Larson has put on an absolute whooping so far, leading 39 laps, coming to lap 40 to the 40th this time. But he hasn't had to pass anybody to get to this point. And he's gonna make a pass, and the gap's gonna come down under a second for the first time in quite a while. But they're still side by side. Finally, Larson's gonna clear his first car of the day. And now Truex, he's already right to the back bumper, the 66. But 66 is gonna hold up Truex for about a corner. And Truex gonna finally be able to make something happen. You've been watching the Microsoft 400.
Driving so fucking fast. Why was that truck driving so fucking fast?
In the game? What's it called?
The biggest week in our Sim Series history. The next weekend, we have the Coca-Cola 600 and the Indy 500. History will be made next weekend. And we also got Xfinity and Truck Series racing at the 1.5 mile oval in Charlotte, North Carolina. A lot of great action to come next weekend. And also in NBA, in our NBA sim,
Oh, yeah.
NBA, on Basketball Legends hits the court just about 2 weeks from now. Extra weeks from now. Watching the best teams battle it out. The Celtics, the Thunder, Timberwolves, who win the NBA Finals. And our F1 returns at Bahrain in about 2 weeks. And we have a battle for the lead. Bubba, is Kyle Larson falling off, or is Truex coming alive? Because Truex has gapped Logano and Elliott. And Truex is right on Larson's back bumper. He tries to go high. This is going to be a big battle, a bunch of lap cars in front. So it might not be the best idea to pass now. 19 running all the way up top, trying to find a way around the 5. What were you saying?
What?
Oh, you weren't? A whole lot of tire fall off. It's almost 2 seconds. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. Larson's led 50 laps so far. And it's going to be Truex trying to be the first one to lead other than Kyle Larson. Here's Truex to the point. And Truex is now the man in North Wilkesburro.
Joshua, who said something? They said, Joshua, you monkey.
What?
Look. Joshua, who said something? They said, Joshua, you monkey. Look.
Can Larson close back into Truex? Larson has not lost a lot of ground. He's still right there, but they've caught lap traffic once again. The 31, the 16, they're right in front of the 5 and 19. But the amount of fall off has been massive so far. Almost 2 seconds with this new asphalt. We would not think that, but it's just grinding these tires. But later on, I would expect less fall off. We're nearing lap 60. But we also have the 19 of Martin Truex Jr., who's been out front for the last few laps. And he has cars in between him and Larson. I don't think, yeah. Good things didn't, nothing good happened since Nacho left. Truex just decided he wanted to go flying to the front. Yeah, that's what I was thinking early on when Larson gapped everybody early on. It's not gonna be good on the back end of the run because these cars there over 2 seconds of fall off we've seen, and it's been absolutely insane. 23xi. Bubba, why is 23xi not showing a lot of speed so far? But they're still have top 15 speed.
I don't know.
What can they do to get to a top 10 car?
They just need to be quicker. You know, they found out the track earlier, and now they want to start falling on. It's fine. I mean, it's not the end of the race, but they just need to fix it before it is.
And someone that is falling off is the 20 of Christopher Bell. He's falling back to 10th. Hasn't been pretty. He was all the way up there with Denny Hamlin, and he's 4 seconds behind him right now. And this 8 car has fallen off a cliff. 6 seconds to be exact behind your leaders, Hamlin. So it's right now I see 6 cars that are race winning material. Everyone else is gonna be pretty tough. But oh, Larson nearly spun out. Oh my. Let's watch this right here. Larson goes down to the apron. Did he get tagged? Let's see by the helicopter cam. Did he get tagged? He gets tagged by the 71. Let's see how sideways that got him. See what other angles we have of this. Unbelievable save by Larson. I thought he was gonna go around for a second there, but it just cost him a bit of time. The 71 really off the pace. And this is what Kyle Larson has to say about what Zane Smith just did. What's he doing, man? He just ran into the back of me. He just gassed it up, hit me in the bumper, and that almost spun me out. I would have been really mad at him if that was the case. I need to understand what some of these guys are trying to do. So Larson's very confused with what happened. But Martin Truex Jr. has gapped everybody. He's on another planet. No one's catching him today. But what will we see later on? But we're gonna near pit stop shortly. 27 cars still on the lead lap. This 34 has fallen off a cliff. He was all the way back. He was all the way with Bubba Wallace, and now he is 10 seconds behind him. unbelievable. We're over halfway. Around lap 100 is when Truex would take the most laps led if no one were to catch him. Just going through the field. It's been a very calm race here in North Wilkesboro, but the last few weeks is what's needed, especially after Talladega. Some good old nice racing from start to finish. Few interruptions, but when's when the pit stop cycle happening? And that's the question. I probably should put damage back on. Look at Brad Keselowski into the top 10. Points on the table, meaning Buescher's going to be back below the cut. Elliott down into the pits. Same with the 5. Hendrick Motorsports. First drivers down into the pit lane. It's over nearly 3.5 seconds of fall off. Unbelievable strategy for these guys. And this is going to be great for them. I believe I just saw Truex not come down into the pits. Here we are looking on the pit lane cam, watching as everybody comes onto the pit lane, seeing everything go on here on pit road. Elliott and Larson, they are out of the pits. Larson and Elliott are right how they came in. And now let's look on with Truex. Where is Martin Truex Jr. at? Here are your leaders. Everybody's down the pit lane right now, except for the guys that have already pitted. It's a very busy pit road. Everybody that's coming out, they've just pitted, and everybody coming in. 1911, they are on the back end of this pit strategy. Here's the 19 coming out, just ahead of the 34, he's lapped. And he's gonna be right in front of the 10 of Noah Gragson. So what this means is Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott put themselves in perfect position to win this race. And it's gonna be just like, let's say, Bristol, Elliott versus Larson. And it's a lot of lap traffic to get through before we come to the end of this race. And if it's this big of lap traffic, you're going to see that 19 hustling, and he's going to get here soon. Larson side by side with Chase Briscoe. Fastest lap still with the 5. There's Vogt. Truex, he's on the move. 21 cars remaining on the lead lap. How slow is going to be that? I thought he would be running last. But Bowman has shown a lot of speed. This has been an outstanding race. A lot of strategy. And that has given a lot of exciting moments from just passing. There hasn't been a lot of chaos, but we've been seeing a lot of comers and goers throughout this race. And look who it is. Bubba Wallace is on a charge right now. William Byron has driven his way into the top 10. Good run for this 1-4 machine. Running some of his fastest laps of the race each and every lap. New fastest lap of the race by the 6th of Brad Keselowski. On the outside of Zane Smith. We're nearing lap 100. The gap for the lead of 1.5 seconds. A lot of traffic in between the leaders. But after these few cars, it's gonna be a bunch of empty track until you see basically the rest of the top, everybody to 10th. And it's actually insane the amount of speed that your leaders have. Everybody of Logano up, they're just driving their cars just drive amazing. But here comes Logano to the inside of Noah Gragson. A 14 on the inside. Two. Briscoe wishing he had a better year. It's been a big disappointment for a lot of your field so far in the year. Briscoe has been one of them. He showed speed last weekend, but hasn't had a lot of it this weekend. He's being one lap down at the moment. Truex right all over these guys. And he's just trying to mold through the field And he so badly just wants to knock all these guys out the way and go catch that 9 car. And it's past lap 100. Now, Larson trying to be the first guy to 4 wins. Cars left on the lead lap. Here's the first car to be put 2 laps down. Two and a half seconds almost for Larson, nearing the end of this race. Oh, the caution is out. Unbelievable. Only 17 cars on the lead lap. These guys are definitely better coming in the pit lane, because if you do not, it would be very, very bad. And if someone in the front decided they were gonna pit, but here we come back to the green. I don't know what's happening back there. The 9 in the lead now. The 22, the 5 right behind them. And the 19. They're gonna try to get something to work and get around all these guys. I don't know what happened to Blaney. Oh, what happened to all of the guys? I don't understand. Why did they restart him behind all the lap cars? There's very close between top 5 right here. And here comes Truex. Noah Gragson sees a win right out of his windshield. And can he get it over over the most popular driver in Chase Elliott? What can Truex do? Larson falling back to the clutches of Joey Logano. And to 5th goes Larson. He hasn't been outside of the top 2 all day long. Here comes the 19. He tries to dive it low. He gets it. Elliott gets loose. They slide. The 19 of Truex to the lead again. Why is Truex winning? Elliott doesn't seem like he has much of anything for these guys. Will this 19 just run away with it and call it a day? But not so fast. Elliott's still gonna try run as competitive lap times as he can, but I feel like this 10 car would have a better shot at getting the job done. This lap is gonna go to 3/4 of a second now. Time is just running out. Truex is just pulling away. A lot of pace in the 19 car all along into these runs. It's almost a second now. Now over a second. This race is over. Cautions out once again. It's going to be a late restart. Under 10 laps. Can the 10 get the win? Will the 5, the 22? It's the main 5 guys up there all day long. Alright, when we're going green. Here we go. It's all or nothing. If you are Noah Gragson, this is gonna be one of the biggest wins you'll ever have a chance to get. Elliott's unbelievable. Gonna be able to get clear on the top. And the 19 is gonna come back. Now we'll put the 10 right behind him. Elliott's gonna try and hang on once again, but it's gonna be a tough one. Right on the back bumper of Elliott is Truex. Elliott still hanging on so strong. Truex Gonna go all the way up top. Here comes Noah Gregson. Does Gregson have anything? Truex is trying anything he can to come back and maybe win this race. But it's gonna come down to the wire. Truex versus Elliott. I don't see anyone else winning unless we get another yellow. But it's going to be a great points day for the 19, for the 10. The 19, gonna give it his all right here. Right on Elliott. 3 to go. Does Truex pull out? Is he gonna push him into the corner? This one is gonna be a great battle. Will Truex put the bumper? Side by side. 2 to go. Truex clear.
Good save! Oh my god, just let him get the win!
Oh, it's not gonna go well.
Dude, he's retiring, come on. Come on. You did not have to do that. He's retiring for fuck's sake.
And here they go.
Oh.
Logano on the outside. You know what?
Nothing's gonna chase now. You already
We'll
just
just go
did
back
that.
to the results. Because nothing's gonna change. Alright, yeah. So Truex is your winner. But no, yeah, the cost that was actually final lap actually. This is 1 and 2, and yeah. Here are the finishing results: the 19, the 9, the 10, 22, the 5. So Truex is gonna get the 3rd Gibbs car in the playoffs. First race all year to end under yellow, I believe. But it was a great race, and it came down to the wire. Eight winners on the year. Truex is the 8th. They tried everything they could to get him out of victory lane, but it was not gonna happen for Truex with his outstanding car. There's no denying that 19. 4, 6. Elliott's gonna might probably take the points lead. Gregson puts up his first points of the year. And then we have Logano, great day for him. And a 60 for Larson. $50, $40.